Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, the lucky mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for this new moon in Aries, April 2022, psychic crystal reading for each of the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. You might want to watch all of your signs, watch the whole video, because your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign may equally be affected by this new moon in Aries. And if you are born on the cusp of your signs, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. And sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are resonating more for you than your sun sign. So you may want to watch those elements as well, or as I said, watch the entire video. This new moon in Aries, April 2022, is an excellent time for new beginnings and starting over. You may feel inspired to break free of past limitations and push forward towards your goals with enthusiasm. You may also find taking the lead and putting yourself first may be the key to your success at this time. It's wise to innovate, but with wise consideration and careful forethought when making commitments towards your goals, especially over these next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. So now on to your psychic crystal reading, starting with the element of earth, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You may be affected by the desire to make things change or for change to happen from the energies of this new moon in Aries. Some of you earth signs are going to see rapid change, and things happen very quickly in your life over the next 6 months. And you're going to feel more action-oriented yourself. Like you may want to do more physical exercise, or like you're just going to be inspired to take action in different areas of your life. And some of you may really want to complete projects because you may have some that have really piled up. And this could be at work. You may just have piles of work piling up at work or at home or both. And therefore, you may feel like you really want to tackle things and complete them over these next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. And expect quirky, unexpected things to happen out of the blue. These could be people contacting you or things people are saying, especially things that people are going to say may be very unexpected and quirky for you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. And some of you earth signs are going to get the blessing of getting through something that could be daunting to you, like any tests you have to take for any licenses or permits, or in school, or any medical tests, or anything that's been like worrisome to you that involves a test, or maybe your supervisor doing a annual review or anything like that, or any tests that your work is making you take. You are going to get through it well. Some of you earth signs may feel the need to or be inspired to invite somebody to come stay with you for a while. This could be a friend of yours that's down and out, or a relative in need. I don't know who it's going to be, but some of you may be inspired to do that. Or it could be just a friend you want to have visit. And if you own your own business, you earth signs may start to see that you get some positive feedback from your clients or customers. Or even if you don't own your own business and you have like clients and customers at your job, You may get like positive reviews, positive feedback could come in from them over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. You could find your caution here is you could find yourself divided about a situation where you're like, is it yes or no? What do I do here? You could feel, I see the Chariot in my mind, which is pulled in two different directions. So you could experience that from the energies of this new moon in Aries. Some of you earth signs need to be prepared because you're going to see some people around you act very willful and ignorant. And this could be people on the internet. This could be people at your job. It could be family members. It could be when you're out shopping at the food store. So be careful and be on the caution and alert of people acting willful and kind of, ignorant behavior could kick up. Some of you also need to be cautious and careful that you could be procrastinating about something you need to put together. And it could be like a project for work or something in your home, but it's like there's procrastinating energy. Even though I get that things are going to happen fast for you and that things are going to change rather quickly, it's something that you need to, like a project or something you need to put together. Could be a website, could be, like I said, some kind of promotion or something. Whatever it is, you're kind of dragging your feet and procrastinating about it while this new moon is in Aries. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Some of you water signs are going to find that you're going to make big jumps and leaps in situations going on in your life. Like you've jumped over hurdles or any stumbling blocks that have been created. Some of you in your career, you could make big jumps and leaps in your career. This could also bring up for some of you water signs where, the earth signs got this too, but my guides said it in a different way, where you may feel wishy-washy about a certain situation, like uncertainty could kick up for you about something specific that you have to act on or make some decision about. Especially where you could be held accountable for that decision at a later date. Some of you water signs are going to find that you're going to wipe the slate clean and start over again. This could be with a diet, exercise program, or something you're working on or creating. You may be like, I have to wipe the slate clean and start from the beginning. This new moon in Aries could drive that up in you over the next 2 weeks and up to 30 days. And don't be surprised if during this time frame that you find yourself being forgetful. I keep hearing forgetting where you put something. So that could be your keys or a book or something else that you need, but it could make you feel a little crazy because you're like, where did I put that? I can't find it. That could come up for some of you water signs. Some of you water signs could catch the attention of somebody that wants to promote you, give you a raise, could be a higher up at your company or business where you work, or may want to hire you and give you a job elsewhere, like somebody that comes into your place of business or work or sees something you're doing. They may be really impressed by you and make you some kind of offer or opportunity. I feel that some of you Cancers are going to figure out some complex or taxing problem, like coming up with like a solution or like something that you've been struggling with or trying to find the answers to. You find the solution or the answers over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Some of you make a huge change, and it could have to do with your physical body. You could get like cosmetic surgery, or you could start taking certain vitamins and minerals, or doing some kind of health regime or cleanses that make you feel better and look better to your physical body. Be careful, water signs, that you don't seek advice from the wrong people or wrong person over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. And I hear another word of caution for you, water signs, is if you are too rigid or being too controlling about a certain situation or a certain ideal or idea you have in your head, it could be like working, like I keep getting, my guides are showing me a fish swimming against the stream, trying to swim against the current. It's like you really need to relax and let go and not be too fixated or try to have too much control over a situation that you're holding on really tightly to, or an idea or ideal you're holding on really tightly to. So I hope those messages were of help to the water signs. Now on to the element of fire. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. This new moon in Aries will make some of you fire signs feel like you want to take charge of a situation or be the leader or the boss and want to take charge. Some of you fire signs will really feel like over the next 2 weeks to 30 days, like you're getting a grip on your finances in some way, getting a handle on them, getting a grip on them in some way, maybe even knowing them or understanding what's going on with your finances better. Some of you will find the time to take a spiritual retreat or some other kind of retreat. Could be a vacation, could be a couple days off, could be a certain, like a hike or going out on a sailboat. I don't know where this retreat is going to be for you, but it's like you're going to feel the need to do it and find and make the time to do it. Some of you fire signs may find yourself at cross purposes and arguing with a family member. Could be multiple family members, but it's or one family member. Some of you fire signs will complete something very big. It could be like making a website to start a business, or completing, rebuilding your garage, or redoing your kitchen floor, or whatever it is. But it's like something big you've been working on or you've needed to do. You're going to complete it over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. I think the earth signs got completing something, came up for them also. Some of you fire signs that have had some kind of severe injury or illness, or something that was like a cut, a burn, or surgery, or some kind of illness or whatever, gets healed over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. I feel that some of you fire signs are going to make some kind of commitment, and it could be a big commitment. You may commit to getting engaged, getting married, committing to having a child, committing to helping take care of someone. I don't know. It could be committing to a new job or circumstance of some sort. Be careful and cautious that you don't sweep something under the rug that really should be addressed. So that could be like a problem that's happening for you, or a problem happening in your family, or something that you're like, oh, I'm going to put it off and procrastinate. Try, but especially sweeping it under the rug, like as if it didn't occur or happen, that will end up backfiring on you at a later date. And some of you fire signs need to realize that something that you do on a regular basis, and it could be how you conduct your work or business, or how you talk to certain family members, or deal with certain clubs, groups, organizations, or friends, it's like becoming like a script, or it's becoming worn out and tired. And you need to think about ways to rejuvenate it or make it new. And some of you fire signs need to be careful that you don't leap, because again, some of you are going to leap into something that's unknown, like impulsively. It could be you leap into a relationship impulsively, or you leap into making a big purchase impulsively. Be careful of impulsive actions and impulsive leaps into things. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs could find over the next 2 weeks to 30 days that you feel a little bitter about something. Something someone said to you, or something that somebody did or did not do. They did something you didn't want them to do, or they didn't do something you wanted them to do, but feeling bitter about something for some of the air signs. Some of you air signs may feel like you really want to throw caution to the wind, and you may feel like you want to do something dramatic, or like drown your sorrows, or but it's like this sense of dramatic energy for the air signs. Some of you air signs are going to feel fed up with something, and it could be a job where you may feel like you want to quit, or it could be a love relationship you may feel like you want to get out of, or a friendship you want to end. If you own your own business, some of you air signs will be hiring new people, or if you're a manager or a supervisor, you may want to get rid of some staff and employees and hire new staff and employees. Some of you are going to figure out a complex problem that's been plaguing you, or you've been dithering about for quite a while. It could even be something to do with, you're going to find something that makes sense to you about something going on out in the world. It could be happening to you personally, in your personal life. You figure out a solution or a problem over the next 2 weeks to 30 days of something that's been really plaguing you or bothering you, maybe even for years. But for some of you air signs, this is going to be a worldly thing that you feel like, okay, I get what's going on now. I understand it. I figured it out. Some of you air signs will graduate and move up to the next level. This could be in school. This could be in a training program, or something you're learning on the internet. It could be at your job. You could be moving up from one position to another, but graduating up to the next level comes up for some of the air signs. Some of you air signs will get compliments and high praise on either how you look or the job that you're doing, or both, but getting compliments on something that you're doing or something about you. Could even be about you as a person. Somebody saying you're a really good person, or complimenting, wow, you look fantastic, or hey, you're doing a great job. Some of you air signs may find that your energy is quite low over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So you could find yourself being drained and tired. And I feel that some of you may be already experiencing that before even before the new moon. Some of you air signs need to be aware or be cautious of that you're working too much. Some of you air signs are just working too much, and you need to cut down your work hours or cut yourself some slack in that area. Some of you air signs may find that you feel a little isolated, a little blue, a little cut off. That those feelings could kick up for you over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. So remember, in these readings, I look at first how your elements affected. Then I look at what the blessings are for your element. Then I look at the cautions. So I hope those messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special videos that I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, where I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can access those, the most recent videos that I've recorded. I post those links down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the most recent video series I've recorded is my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, Psychic Tarot. What did I do in that? What's Lucky and New for You? I do so many videos, I forget. I'm sure I used tarot. I'd have to go back and look at what I used in that. But my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 psychic readings are available. That link is down below. And my big love readings for couples and singles, I put both of them in the videos because sometimes you start out in a couple and end up single in the year, and sometimes you start out single and end up as a couple in the year. So the first half of the reading is focusing on the single people of your sign. The second half of the video is focusing on the coupled people of your sign. My Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, where I use the Year Ahead Tarot spread, which has 14 cards in total, and they run about 40 minutes long. That link is also in the description box down below in the Show More section. There's other video series I'm going to list below. I'm not going to name them all here, but you can just check them out, or you can check them out on my website at theluckymermaid.com. Go to the videos page on my menu, and then when you click on that, you go to the videos page, you can see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used for each series, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on which zodiac sign you want under that heading, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. I have a link down below that is connected to PayPal for donations if you would like to help support the readings that I do here on YouTube. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does help me a lot, and it does mean a lot. So thank you so much for that. I hope that you have absolutely fantastic energy that comes to you from this new moon in Aries, April 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.